holistic email marketing by Kath Pay. Just happened to be on my desk, so it's easy to remember, and include actionable insights, if I could spell, from the author. And I love this because this is going to give me a quick summary of what's in this book.
I wonder if there's maybe like 2 or 3 more things we could show that are cool stuff that you're using it for,
Sure.
like especially like day-to-day stuff beyond just like, hey, let's make some content.
Yeah, and I think that's the key. Another thing I use it for a lot is, you know, you and I are both in a lot of different organizations, networking. People recommend books to us all the time. They're like, hey, you need to read this book. And I love to read, but I admit I don't have time to read all the books that are recommended to me.
Yeah.
I think one of the things I do almost every day is somebody's like, you need to read this book. And before
Or
I
watch
go to
this
read it or buy
45-minute
it,
video.
yeah, actually, I just I'm gonna pick on well, here I've got a podcast guest coming up here shortly. We'll give Kath a bonus here. So her book's called Holistic Email Marketing. Let's so give me an executive summary of holistic email marketing by Kath Pay. Just happened to be on my desk, so it's easy to remember, and include actionable insights, if I could spell, from the author. And I love this because this is going to give me a quick summary of what's in this book. And now I can determine, okay, is this something I want to buy? Do I want to learn all the details? Because I might. Or is it something that I can go, okay, I got the details. And what I really love here is I can now go in and say, so she talks about one of the key insights is the business should focus on creating relevant, engaging email content that resonates with their audience. No big surprise. But if I want to learn more about that, I can just say, tell me more about what Kath says about, and I'll paste that in. Oops, that's my Midjourney prompt. We don't want that one. Let's see here.
Nice. Actually, maybe we could take a second and actually show like a new Midjourney prompt, because
sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure everybody is like I know everybody in our community has at least heard of ChatGPT, but I don't know if everybody knows about Midjourney.
And so again, just relevant. And I can dig deep. I've actually taken some books and just really dug into them just through ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I also have done it a lot with articles. Somebody sends me an article, somebody on my team, hey, here's a great article about X. I got one the other day about Google and of course, EAT and all that. And while I don't do the SEO, I like to at least be up to speed on it. And I didn't really want to take the time. It was like a 5,000 word article. I threw the URL in here and ChatGPT gave me a response. I will say that's an interesting thing, and I don't know how it happens, but they say ChatGPT can't access the web, but I can give it a blog link from 3 days ago and it will tell me what's in that article.
Yeah, I'm with you. There's also there's a plugin I use called Web Chat GTP, and it'll allow it to parse Google search results. So like a lot of times,
cool.
like one of my secrets that we use a lot in our mastermind is really just like figuring out where all the buyers, where all the players are in your industry, where all the flow is already, and tap into that. But the problem with that is, in some ways, it's like it's a little bit counter to action, because instead of just like sending a message to 10,000 dentists as people want to do, we're now figuring out like who are the players in the dental space already. And so it's research, and it's like painstaking, and it's not always easy to explain to a VA because there's nuance to it. But like you can just tell ChatGPT, like, give me a list of all the conferences, and it goes, these are the conferences, these are the links, these are the people who own them, in like 5 minutes. And then as far as the use you just mentioned, I've seen it not with the free version, but with the OpenAI Playground version, where you can send it links. And I'm not necessarily using this, but I just have people who showed me like videos and podcasts it can summarize for you, because this is a thing too that you can attest to, is that once you start building community, like not that it's necessarily like every day is the same, but you get a lot of messages and people send you a lot of things to watch. And I literally don't have time to watch even 10% of what people send me. But you
Absolutely.
know, it's if somebody sends you something that they've really thought about and they really thought it would be funny to you or interesting to you or useful or insightful, it doesn't always go over so well when you're like, yeah, I'm too busy, I'm not watching that. And so it helped at least be able to summarize and say, hey, I appreciate you thinking of me about A, B, and C, right? Like, because, and that shows like, I've read it, I've taken it to heart, and you appreciate that, but it saves you a massive amount of time of having to parse through. Like, as if you get 50 people send you a 5,000 word article, you could spend 3 days just on that.
Oh, absolutely. No, it's great for that. We used it. I used it earlier today. While I'm not a big fan of using ChatGPT for keyword research because I don't think it always gets the right information, I had a client send me his entire AdWords keyword list, and he's like, "Can you please analyze this, take a look at it, and recommend the top 20 keywords that we should be using in the content on the new website that we're creating?" And I don't have the time to go through it, candidly. My team's swamped today. He wanted a response right away. I literally copy and pasted the spreadsheet into ChatGPT and said, please analyze, told him who the audience was. And of course, it had the CPC data and the competition data and all that. And I said, give me the top 20 keywords that I should be including in my website content in order to have the maximum impact on growing my business. Literally within 5 seconds, it had analyzed it and it sent it back. I did a proofread on it, obviously. It changed a few of them that I didn't agree with, but it took something that would have taken me hours to have dug through. And
Yeah.
literally in 10 minutes, I had an answer.
Yeah.
Now, was it the
And not only
perfect
is
answer?
ours,
I don't know, but it was good.
it's unfun work. Let's just spell that out, right? Like, from an energy
Absolutely.
perspective, like digging through a spreadsheet of keywords and like go after these 20. If you're like a CEO visionary type, which I know you are, like, obviously, I mean,
Yes.
you look like a wizard because you are one.
It's the beard.
Guys, if you like this video, you're also going to want to grab some free bonuses, which you can get at our website, Beyond Agency Profits. To make it easy for you, I've put the links to it in the description of this video, as well as pinned in the top comment. And we've got a couple of awesome things. This is what you'll get after you sign up. You get some of our best training, how we're closing clients over Loom videos, how we sometimes sign clients that is not a misprint for under $5 US, how to demonstrate your value in like amazing ways, trainings, how to have your clients write the best copy of your life, how we're closing without phone calls, campaigns that we've generated for clients that have done over $100,000, as well as scripts you can use to get conversations going with clients in under 10 minutes. All you got to simply do is go there, enter your name and email address, and then this is what you'll see on the other side. So if that's interesting to you, make sure to click the links below, and I will see you on the other side.